Trill, and y'all is now tuned in to the Facts Talk Show, raw and uncut like Heron. Today's episode, how to spot a public pretender. But before we get on these fuck nigga supposed to be public defenders, but they public pretenders, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You feel me? Comment, like, share, hit the notification. You feel me? So you can stay tuned in. Also, you can go to www.purpleskyboutique.com to get your latest women wear and little girls wear. It's precious. Also, you can go to all major music platforms and download the projects I got. I got 3 bangers out there. It Is What It Is Volume 1. It Is What It Is Volume 2. Hip to You, which is an EP. All these EPs. And I got a new EP I'm about to drop called Best Kept Secret. Like any minute. I don't really know when I want to drop it, but it's already wrapped up like a Christmas gift. But with that being said, let's get right on these fuck nigga public pretenders. You feel me? Now, if you're going through any court issues in the system like right now, don't put your trust into a lawyer just because he say he on your side. Watch these public pretenders. They act well. They just like these fuck niggas. Excuse my language. YouTube, you feel? They just like them. They fake. They counterfeit. They not real. It's all about closing the deal and getting the money with a public pretender. Now, I'm not saying all public defenders are like this, but majority are. And people, I want you to be on point because I care about you. If don't nobody else care about you, Jayde Trill care about you. And you gonna learn a lot from this Facts Talk Show, raw and uncut like Heron platform. Watch these public pretenders. They pretend well. Some go so far to where they put emotions in their face. But when they go back and you go back to your cell, say like if you fighting from jail inside, because you can fight trial from inside and you can fight trial from outside. If you fighting from the inside, either way it will apply. But once you go back to your home or to your cell, your prison cell where you at, that same judge that you in front of, both of them buddies. In most cases. Facts talk, they buddies. You feel me? They smoke powder coke together. You know powder coke is the rich people. It's basically a white person drug. That's why they tight lessen the laws up like that. You know what I mean? Because it was too many of their own people getting them kind of charged they was hitting people with for crack, the hard. So they charging the hard just like if it was powder now. You know what I mean? Because they see now that their own people getting the crack cocaine, they moving past that powder coke. So they say, whoa, you know what? We got to make this law less stricter now because there's too many of our own people on it. So we got to, the same charge apply for the soft got to apply for the hard. See, at one time, the hard just was for white people. They see white people graduating from that. I'm just keeping it real, people. Facts talk. Watch these public pretenders. They try to get you to take a cop, because you know if they can get you to go ahead and cop out, they get a little bonus on their end, on their side of the deal. Because always remember, a public pretender is still working with the government for real. At the end of the day, you heard. But they just give out their lawyers to try to help you benefit. You know what I mean? When at the end of the day, you usually run into a brick wall for fucking with a public pretender. Now, like I say, you got some public defenders, but you got a lot of public pretenders all through the court system. They in all colors, shapes, and everything. They skinny, they fat, they white, they Asian, they black, they African. I'm talking about the public pretenders. Know your case. You got to know your case more than your own lawyer, more than your own public pretender. Not unless you got the real thing. Because the real thing, he wanna always win like Floyd Mayweather. You feel me? He for real about that. You know what win most cases when the trial? The best performer. Some of your lawyers, these public pretenders, they not good performers. You see what I'm saying? That will really lose a case. The best performer when it comes down to the trial thing between the prosecutor, the government lawyer, and yours, it's the who got them put on the best performance wins the case. That's if it's just like the evidence against you is just like red-handed, then you know what I mean? That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But watch these public pretenders though, people. I'm talking about all my people that's going through the courts that I thank the good Lord that I no longer have to deal with them people. I was once caught up in that stuff. You heard? Some cases that I lost, guess what I said to myself? I know I could have won the case if I would have represented myself. I didn't even need this fuck nigga, public pretender. And even the ones that been paid for, they still ain't do good. You can have a paid lawyer, that shit don't mean nothing. Listen to what I'm telling you, people. It just all boils down to a public pretender or a paid pretender. You feel me? Facts talk. You got to be able to pinpoint these counterfeit lawyers. You hear me? They ain't never public pretenders, man. And at the end of the day, they all still on the same team. They all go and take lunch together. If you see them when you on your court day and you fighting from the trial from the streets, you might go down in the lunchroom and see the same judge and your lawyer partner. Or see the prosecutor that's trying to knock your head off, like the dude from all Law and Order. These prosecutors be like them. The dude from off Law and Order prosecutor, yeah, that fuck nigga. yeah. They vicious like that. But the prosecutor and the judge that you in front of and the prosecutor you in front of, they go have lunch together. They buddies. They go shoot golf together. I told them they snort that powder together. You feel me? They go prostitute, call them call girls into their little rooms together. With their suitcase, still got their suit on. They ain't been home to their big house and their wife and kids. You feel me? Watch these public pretenders. See, I told y'all, I'm going to give it to you raw on this show. If I'm not going to give it to you raw and facts talk, I'm not even going to do the show. What's the purpose of me to do the show? What y'all thought I would be like the rest of the YouTubers do? And people, how they go about it? Nah, I don't care about other people's business. I don't talk about other people's business. You know what I mean? That's all what these people be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying no name, but y'all know what it is. Facts talk. I don't knock nobody hustle. But like I say, you public pretenders, stop working us for a check. Stop fighting these cases with your heart in it. You feel me? And not your greed and the green sign, dollar signs. You feel me? We trying to get back home to our people, especially if we've been wrongly convicted. You feel me? But just because, you know, you good buddies with these people and you try, see, I advise you to get them lawyers that don't like losing. Them good lawyers there. It ain't no paid lawyer that's the good lawyer. Nah. The good lawyer is the one, look at their history. Some of them never lost. So you think they go mess their winning streak up just so they can work with with their partner? Nah, they ain't trying to do that. They trying to win every case that come in they zone. You feel me? Because what they do is build their credibility up to put them in a bigger position. Next thing you know, they gonna be the prosecutor. Because most of lawyers that start on this side, they end up being prosecutors for the government anyway. So like I say, public pretenders, paid lawyers, all that, they with the government anyway for real at the end of the day. Now that you getting you a lawyer from out of town somewhere or something, whatever to represent you. You know what I mean? But if it's coming through them, you best believe me, you sleeping with the enemy, in other words. Facts talk. The treat of the day is that motherfucker, what they say this was? I want to say it's some white cherry lemon gelato, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, it looked like it, because you know, if you know about that good prep, you know how that shit look. But anyway, watch these public pretenders. They not on your team. They trying to get that check. They trying to get bonuses. They trying to get everything that they can get by selling you out like an R. Kelly ticket. Back when he was the shit. Back before they stopped accepting him, because he was a pedophile. Back when they was accepting him because he was a pedophile, because he been a pedophile. You know what I mean? But, you know, we not talking about that. We talking about these public pretenders, though. You know what I mean? Like I say, I don't like to talk about people on the show, but that just was facts talk. And it just happened to come across, but I'm not with that. You know, I like to keep everything in this one lane, but you know, I don't respect no rats, no pedophiles, no none of that. You know what I mean? It's like fuck every last one of them. You know what I mean? Facts talk. I don't care who you is. Watch me public returner. Yeah. I be seeing a lot of people when they be on these little YouTube things doing their thing, right? They be smoking blunts. They blunts be big as shit. They probably be having 3.5 in one blunt. You don't even need that much smoke like that. I know you might look like, man, his blunt small. Nah, it ain't small. It's all pressure in here, and it hit good. You know what I mean? It ain't no paper blunt or none of that. If you got good pressure, you don't need that much to smoke. I never been a person. Anybody that know me personally, I never been a person that rolled big blunts. I hate big blunts. You know what I mean? I think it just, you know, it hit a little funny. It go out too much. It's just too much. I just like a nice size. You feel me? But watch these public pretenders, man. They everywhere. They just trying to get a dollar. And like I say, when they can get, the quicker they can get you the cop, the quicker they can work on the next case and sell the next person out and get a bonus check. Because every time you get caught, you don't run with them people like Muhammad Ali did in his time or Tyson did in his time. Go see you, go throw you right under the butt. Yeah. I remember this dude when I was over, I believe it was CTF. It wasn't DC jail, but it was CTF. CTF, for people that don't know, and that ain't from the DC. CTF is like another little private-owned kind of jail that's right sitting next to DC jail. It's like 2 minute walking distance apart, you know. But anyway, some people go here, some people, a lot of hot dudes, a lot of people that were ratty, loose with the lip runners, used to be over CTF on the 4th floor. Yeah, you hot ass fuck nigga. You remember you was over there on the 4th floor over CTL? Anybody been on that 4th floor over there? They was some hot fuck niggas. Yeah, you. But anyway, back onto these fuck nigga public pretenders though. So everybody that's still out there doing whatever you do, they can probably put you in the pathway of in the court system. Watch some public pretenders. And not every paid lawyer is the real deal. You know what I mean? Just because you got a paid lawyer don't mean he for you. He can be a paid pretender. You feel me? Instead of public pretender. Because you know public is when the government give it to you. You don't have to come out the pocket. You know what I mean? So they know 9 out of 10 they gonna win the case anyway. That's why they be mad when you try to take it to trial and try to give you the end stick of the ruler. You know 85% ain't never damn near all the time. Anyway, say if you got 10 years and you get 85%, your dumb ass public pretender get you to cop out and you do okay, you got 15 years. I'm gonna say 10. You know 85%, you know what you're doing off that 10? Off of that 10, you doing 9 years and might 3-4 months, and the rest they gonna let you go. But you're gonna give them that 9 years off the 85%. That's damn near all the time, right, people? Think about it. And this is what the public pretender be trying to get you to do when he throw you right under that bus like that so you can get ran over. So you can be paralyzed from the waist down or from the head to your feet, you feel me? By fucking with these sellout fuck niggas that's partnered with the government, with the system. You in a no-winning game when you dealing with this type of stuff. That's why I advise anybody that's not, you know, no longer in that kind of life where they gotta be found in front of one of these people, as far as the judge, man, keep doing your thing and stay out the way. The system fucked up. These public pretenders fucked up. These paid lawyers fucked up. They all partners with the judge that gave you 45 to life. They done gave your man 100 years. That same lawyer he had, he cool, he know that judge. He smoked powder coke with that judge. You see what I'm saying? They trick together. They tricking buddies. Fast talk. I won't be surprised if they had a card game on you and say, if I beat this card game, I gotta find your client convicted, or vice versa. Or if I beat this, you let me get another win added to my list. Far as the public pretender, you know what I mean? Because you know a real lawyer don't like losing. He like to keep that rep. his reputation good. So you got to get you 9 out of 10. Them the real lawyers you need to get is the ones who like to look well, who like to not lose, who hate losing. Because Lord, there's a lot of lawyers out there that's like that. But that's the good lawyer. The one that hate to lose. I mean, hate losing with a passion. I'm talking about like that prosecutor on Law and Order, that fuck nigga, he hate losing. You saw when he lose, he be ready to blow his motherfucking head off. Fast talk. You got to find them good lawyers. That's why he was so built good like that. You feel me? He hate to lose. So find your lawyer, look at his winning streak. Okay, out of the 4 years he been doing this, goddamn, he had over 3,000 cases and only lost one. That's the lawyer you need. That lawyer don't play around. He on his Floyd Mayweather shit, you feel me? He don't like to do no losing. Facts talk, people. Facts talk. Watch these public pretenders. They not public defenders. They pretenders, people. They pretend well. You see what I'm saying? It's about $1 with them. They don't care if you don't make it back to your kids. They still get to get back home and do what they do at the end of the day, and they get a big check off your dumb ass. And then you know every time your head is inside a federal custody, they get over like 30, 40 something thousand, maybe even more for your dumb ass coming in and out the system like that. They getting rich. I'm talking about the prison owners, the people who got money involved in these prisons they building. You feel? They getting rich off you. They getting 30 something thousand or better off each of your head every year you in the federal custody. Watch these public pretenders, people. Watch these lawyers that you pay for. Just because you got a paid lawyer don't mean you got a good lawyer. I told you, a good lawyer don't like to lose. They're the ones who you want, the ones that got that winning streak. You know what I mean? Losing to them is like losing a toe. They can win 99 fights with the court system and lose that one joint that can give them 100 and probably go and commit suicide. That's the lawyer you want. That's how you pinpoint a good lawyer, people. That's game, you feel me? That's all I'm going to do with this show. I told you, you can't do nothing but win like DJ Khaled with this Facts Talk show, Raw and Uncut like Heron. You feel? I'm not coming like the rest. I'm giving out that real shit, that Facts Talk. You feel? Watch these public defenders, man. Get it. If you fighting your case from court, from inside the prison, the federal penitentiary, wherever, the state or wherever you at, get inside that law library. Don't just depend on your lawyer. Your lawyer only know what's been presented to him. You was there. You know what's happening. You know what's what and what. Don't nobody know it like you and whoever was involved with you. But I advise you not to have co-defendants when you're doing your thing. Co-defendants are no good. They'll sell you out. Like I say, like an R. Kelly show, you feel me? Back when he was in his prime, you feel me? Fast talk. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up like a Christmas gift because I think I done enough. I think I got my point across. I like to thank y'all, the people that's tuned in and subscribed to this channel. I like to thank y'all, man. I salute y'all. I smoke this blunt for y'all. You feel me? Because without y'all, it won't be none of this right here. And I know this. You feel me? I don't think like O.J. Simpson. You feel me? That's only for the real people, though. Thanks for tuning in with your boy. You feel me? And until next time, I want y'all to stay out them haters' way. Stay focused. Don't think like O.J. Simpson. You feel me? Stay on point. Watch these fuck niggas. This your boy Jay Trill. And y'all have now just been tuned in to the Facts Talk Show. Raw and Uncut like Heron. Let's get it. I'm out. Peace. It's that Weezy symbol. Facts Talk.